Welcome back to another edition of Wrestling Piano Theme Tutorials. We're going to work on CM Punk's old theme called This Fire Burns by Killswitch Engage. It's the one that he had before Cult of Personality. So we're going to work on that one. And this one's going to be in the key of D. You're going to start on this chord in the left hand, D, A, D, down here. Alright? And this one's going to go a little fast, but I'm going to slow it down so you guys can see it better. And then you don't have to replay the video over and over and over again. So we're going to try to slow that down, right? So you're going to go from here, and then your next chord is going to be F, C, F, and you're going to go back down to D, A, D. I'm just going to call this the D chord. I'm going to call this F chord, or F, C, F, the F chord, and you're going to go back and forth. And it's going to sound like this. So, ba, ba, da, ba, 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 da, ba. That's the first part. Then it's going to go D, F, D, and then you're going to go B flat, F, B flat, back down to D, A, D. So then you go from here to here. So it goes like this. That's the first part. I'll play that again. That's the first part, and then you're gonna go, like this, and then it goes all the way up to B flat, F, B flat. You play that twice, and then you're gonna play C, G, C twice. So from here, so that whole thing, that last part is. So that's how that first part goes. So if I play the entire thing up until this point, it sounds like this. I'll play that again. Play that 5 times for the intro before the vocals come in. So once you get that down once, all you gotta do is play that 4 more times and you're set. Because that's the bulk of the intro. Alright? And then in the right hand that goes with it, I like to put my middle finger up here in the right hand on an E and my pointer finger on a D, and it goes back and forth between E, D, and E. And it goes, it's like a quick trill. E, D, E. Just a quick trill. Alright, and let me show you where that comes in. You play the bass part first. E, D, E. That's where it comes in. I'll play that one more time. And then it keeps going with the rest of the part. So I'm going to play a whole sequence of that with the right hand. I'll play it one more time. So you're playing that 5 times before the intro comes in. Alright? So then we move on. There's a little 2 bars of intro that comes in right before the vocals do. So I like to put for that part, it's gonna sound like this. So what I like to do, I can either play this chord here with the pinky on a D, thumb on an A. That can start out, and I'm going to hold this here, sustain it, and then I can bring in the right hand to replace this other thumb, and you're going to play A, B flat, A, D, A, B flat, A. So that's what it sounds like. Now, if I add the rest of the bottom of the bass part along with it, and you hold that and sustain that out, it sounds like this. That's what it sounds like. I'll play that again. So those two bars introduce the vocals. Alright? So let's say I'm playing the last time through the intro. Those 5 times I'm playing on the 5th time, the last one that comes into the next section, those 2 bars. Here's those 2 bars. So that's the whole entire intro. Now, here is the melody in the right hand, where the lyrics come in. Even through the darkest days, this fire burns always. This fire burns always. If you've heard the theme, you should know these lyrics by now. So, even through the darkest days is this. It goes D, F, G, F, F, A, F, F, E. Okay? So it goes. And then this fire burns, this fire burns always, goes like this. C, G, F, F, E. So it goes C, G, F, F, E. Then always, then G, F, F. Goes. So that whole section. Always. Then next one it goes this fire burns D, G, D, A, G, sorry, D, A, F, F, E. So this fire burns, and then G, F, F. Okay, so it goes. So if I play from the very beginning, even through the darkest days, up until that end of the vocals, it sounds like this. One, and. So that is the vocals. That's the vocals for that. Alright? And the bass. This is what you're playing. You're going to play the D chord instead of down here like in the intro. You're playing it an octave higher. D, A, D. Alright? You're going to go from here. Then you're going to go down to the B flat chord. B flat, F, B flat. Then you're going to go up to C, G, C. Back up to D chord. D, A, D. So it's going to basically go from here to here, up to here, and then up to here. So again it goes. And then from there it goes back down to B flat, C chord, and then you're going to jump down to where the intro comes in, where you go. So you go back to that again, all right? So I'm going to play that in rhythm. So it's going to go, D is first, D, 2, 3, 4, B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 1, 2, 3, back up to D, 1, 2, 3, B one thing that I noticed that there's a little low guitar part in that somewhere. You're going to start here. Even through the darkest days, this fire burns. Now, I like to you can start with the middle finger. There's a little bass that kind of goes in the guitar that goes F, E, B. Just like that. And you'll hear it when it makes more sense when I play it. So it's going to go like this. 2, 3, then it goes down to B flat. 2, 3, 4, then C, and it's going to go from here. And you'll hear it in the actual theme too. So, even through the darkest days, this fire burns always. So you hear how it goes F, E, D. You can do that if you want, but if you just want to stick with the straight chords, and you don't want to add that in there, if it gets too hard, then that's fine. Alright? So if I were to play both the bass and the vocals with it, it sounds like this. Times. So that's basically the bulk of the sheet music that I have. I don't do the entire thing, but at least give you the bulk of it, what you hear the most when the entrance theme hits, so to speak. So that's how you play CM Punk's This Fire Burns theme. The more you do it, the easier it gets. I hope that helps you, and I'll work on more later. So, thanks. Bye.